Hi, welcome to Movies with Mom. Tonight I'm going to be watching John Wick 3. I am looking very forward to this because we last left off in John Wick 2 with everybody after him because he killed, I forget his name, in the safe haven hotel. And that's a big no-no. So now he's got a price on him. So I'm very interested to see where this goes. And it was crazy that I'm really bad with remembering character names, but the owner of all the stuff had everybody in, I think it was Central Park, on his time schedule. It's just mind-blowing. Anyway, this should be great. I'm glad you're here to join me for John Wick 3. Parabellum. Is there any safe place? How can John Wick go undercover? He's got the dog. Are we still within his 1 hour? I'm assuming. Ooh. Yeah, what's his name again?
I do hope that Mr. Wick finds his way to safety.
He knew the rules, he broke them. He killed a man on company grounds, sure all.
You expect him to make it out?
$14 million bounty on his head. Every interested party in the city wants a piece of it. I'd say the odds are about even.
Even odds. But he's injured.
I know better. I know what I'm... Tick-tock, Mr. Wick. Tick-tock. No time to dilly-dally, Mr. Wick.
New York Public Library. You got it. Change of plan. The Continental. Can you see that he's received by the concierge? Yes, sir, Mr. Wick.
Oh.
Get down.
John Wick, excommunicado. In effect, 20 minutes.
Whew.
Can I help you?
Russian folktale, 1864.
A book. Is there something in it? Ah, yes. Oh. A rosary.
Looking a little run down there, John.
Ernest, I still have time.
It's almost up. Who's gonna know the difference?
You sure this is what you want to do?
14 million, it's a lot of money.
Not if you can't spend it.
Cheater. Oh gosh. With a book. Oh. Ugh. I mean, I'm on John Wick's side, but still. Uh-oh. Is he just gonna be injured the entire movie? I would really like to see his wounds taken care of so that he can be full force.
Let it be known that Bowery will honor the excommunicado.
Target's wet!
You shouldn't be here. Please. All right, sit there. Puncture wound. I went deep. Nicked the artery.
That doesn't sound too good.
John Wick, excommunicado. In effect, 1 minute.
Oh my gosh.
Doc, 5 seconds.
Ooh.
5.
They are punctual, aren't they?
3, 2.
1.
Sorry, Mr. Wick. Rules.
John Wick, 14 million. Open contract.
He's got to do it himself now. Oh, I can't watch that.
And away we go.
Is the contract like open like forever, or
Mr.
it's
Wick?
like whoever gets him in a certain amount of time?
Believe I stopped on the hour.
She did.
They'll know.
Know what?
I told you where the medicine was.
Oh.
Where?
Here, just below my floating rib. Be sure not to hit my leg. Oh, wait. One may not be enough. Be sure not to graze my car. Oh, good luck, Mr.
Man,
Wick.
that's tough business.
Thanks, Doc.
All right. They're everywhere. How many people is he about to go up against at the same time? Oh, gosh. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The number of the day is 8.
Nobody can help him, so he's got to figure it out himself. Oh, he's making a new one. I don't know anything about guns.
This is the trigger, and this is the thing you point at whenever you want to die.
Looks like he just made a new one. Just for one? So we're up to 1. I'm now gonna count. We'll see how long I can keep up with all of those that he kills. Ooh. Oh my gosh. That is a legit knife fight. Oh gosh. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, so we're up to 4, 5. Oh, oh. I think that was 6. Mm-mm. No. Ah! 7.
What the hell? Why are they blocking out all the good stuff?
Oh, 6. He's not gone yet. 7.
They're censoring anything that might be viewed as unpleasant.
So I think we're up to 7. But there were a lot of people flying around, so if I'm wrong, obviously tell me in the comments. Ooh. Okay, don't harm any horses. Oh my gosh. So that was 8. I don't know if we count the first guy that he got in the stables yet. 9. Oh my goodness. 10. John Wick on a horse. Okay, that was either 10 or 11. Might get obnoxious me counting out loud. I'll just update
15 million.
later.
I want it now.
Where are you going, Jonathan?
We are closed.
Jardani.
Ooh, Angelica Houston.
Present this to me like an answer.
I still have my ticket.
After all the chaos you've caused for the last few weeks, you think your ticket is valid? They could kill me just for talking to you. You honor me by bringing death to my front door.
Moje imię Jordani Jovanovich. Ty должна мне помочь. You are bound, and I am owed.
You are owed. You're owed nothing, Jardani. All of this for what?
It's like every room has something going on.
Sit. Even if I wanted to, I can't help you, Jardani. So tell me, Jardani, what do you really want?
Passage.
Where did you want to go?
Casablanca.
The path to paradise begins in hell. You hand me your ticket, I will tear it, if that's what you really desire.
Is he going to be branded?
With this, Jardani. You can never come home again.
Welcome to the Continental. How may I help you? Sir, there is an adjudicator here to see.
I presume you're here to discuss John Wick.
I'm here because Mr. Wick broke the rules in this hotel. The blood was spilt on the grounds of the Continental, was it not?
Oh, yes. As a matter of fact, the body gets colder within these very walls.
I'd like to see it.
What? What is going on?
Santino D'Antonio, a newly instated member of the High Table, slain by Mr. Wick while seeking sanctuary in the Continental.
I had no control over Mr. Wick's actions.
And yet he lives because you deemed it so, yes? You stood by and let him walk away after he shot Santino D'Antonio in front of you.
I made him excommunicado.
But not before you gave him an hour to escape.
What were the rules in my hotel?
This is exactly the problem. Your hotel. Where is your fealty?
I've been in service for over 40 years.
Under the table. Serving the table. Everything is under the table. I understand that you have your loyalties, but this cannot be overlooked. Let me be clear. I am here to adjudge you. You have 1 week to get your affairs in order.
Excuse me?
At such time, your successor will be named.
Oh.
You have 7 days.
Is he gonna get out of that one?
There's an adjudicator here to see you.
Uh-oh.
What the hell do you want?
I wanted to see where it didn't happen.
Where what didn't happen?
Where you didn't kill John Wick.
I've always been under the impression that contracts and executing them was optional. I have no problem with John Wick.
And yet you gave John a 7-round Kimber 1911, knowing that he intended to use it to stand against the table, yes? This Kimber 1911, to be exact. You gave John Wick 7 bullets. The High Table is giving you 7 days.
7 days for what exactly?
In 7 days, you abdicate your throne.
Oh, my dear. Tell me, do you know what the Bowery is, adjudicator? Do you know what happens when I wave my hand? No, there will be no replacement for me on the throne, because I am the throne, baby. I am the Bowery! I am all that you deign not to look at when you walk down the street at night. The Bowery is mine. Mine alone.
Do not make the mistake of thinking you exist outside the rules. No men do. You have 7 days.
Is he seeking asylum or what?
Enough! I'm afraid our friend here is off limits.
But he's excommunicado.
It seems the manager has granted him amnesty. Mr. Jonathan, would you be so kind as to come with me? Welcome to Casablanca, Mr. Wick.
Thanks. I need to talk to...
Yes, Mr. Lazois, she's expecting you. Best of luck, Mr. Jonathan. Best of luck.
He giggles a lot.
You a dog person, John?
Sophia?
Ooh, Halle Berry.
You can't kill the bearer of your marker.
I didn't kill you. I just shot you. Nice suit.
Good to see you, too.
I should shoot you in the head right now.
I know.
Don't you do it. You're excommunicado, John. And that marker doesn't mean shit.
This is your blood, your bond. When you needed help, I was there.
You want to kill Barada.
I'm not gonna kill him. I just need to talk.
If you're not going to kill him, he is going to kill you. And then probably me, too, for walking you up in there.
I'm just asking you to try. Either way, you and me will be even.
No. After this, we are less than even.
How can I help you? I wasn't expecting the high table so soon.
There is a task. It involves someone who broke the rules and stood against the table.
John Wick, you mean? My students have not been idle.
You've heard the stories about him, of course. Killed scores of men this past week alone because of...
A dog, a car. I'm familiar. And I'm interested. Very. Blowfish, very fatal. And a soy. I have served. I will be of service.
Uh-oh.
The high table in the Ruscaroma have an understanding.
And you helped John Wick.
He had a ticket.
But a ticket does not stand above the table. Your penance will be paid in blood. Hold out your helping hands and pledge your fealty.
I have served. I will be of service.
That's awful.
Could be worse. How? Could be raining.
We're not going in like the old days. It's just a conversation.
Nothing's ever just a conversation with you, John.
So who is it they're going to meet?
Sophia, always so nice to see. And the dogs, of course, how marvelous. May I pet one?
Certainly. Dazir, Farad.
Jonathan Wick, I had heard you had made your way to our shores. Come along now. I'm certain we have much to discuss. I must admit, I am curious.
Was he in Game of
What
Thrones?
brings you to my domain? You come here to kill me?
No.
Mr. Wick, you know where the word assassin comes from? Hashashin, followers of Hassani, eaters of hashish. But others contend it comes from assasiyun, meaning men who are faithful and who abide by their beliefs. You see that coin? The first coin ever minted in this facility. It represents a social contract in which you agree to partake. Order and rules. You are broken the rules. The high table has marked you for death. Why would I allow you to leave here alive when your life has been, by your own actions, forfeit?
I seek to make amends. To pay for what I've done, I seek a meeting with the one who sits above the table.
This dog, I do so love it. Does it shed a great deal?
Occasionally.
When I leave, you can tell the elder I'm coming. And if he wants me dead...
Then he will see to it that your bones bleach under the sun. I see. And I would have provided him with a choice. I am sorry, Mr. Wick. I cannot tell you where to find the elder. You fail to understand. The elder is not a man you find. He can only choose to find you. You wish to speak with him? Go to the edge of the desert, look up. Canis Minor, the dog that followed Orion through the sky. Follow the brightest star. Walk until you are almost dead, then keep walking. When you are on your last breath, he will find you, or he will not.
I am grateful.
Thank you, sir.
Perhaps you were not listening before. The social contract, commerce of relationships. You have received a great gift. I have hosted your friend. What do you offer in return? I love it, this dog. I will keep it. This will be how you show me your fail.
No.
Surely it's the least you can do.
No, you cannot keep my dog.
And I will kill it.
Mother!
I'm sorry, Sophia. This was for you to learn.
What is wrong with the makers of this movie?
I'm gonna rip your spine out, I swear to God.
Stop trying to kill the dogs. Okay, I can't keep track of all the ones killed because some are killed by her and some are killed by John Wick, so.
Sophia, don't.
You shot my dog.
I get it.
We gotta go. Now.
Gotta be up to at least like 50. So much carnage. Cool dogs.
You're gonna die, John. Whether out here on this desert or somewhere else down the road. But you are gonna die.
I think the dogs are German Shepherds. I haven't been able to tell because of the lighting. But German Shepherds are my favorite dog. And one day I will own one.
Consequences.
Classy.
Better get going.
Oh yeah, they have 7 days. Oh, has it been 7 days for them? What's with all the headshots with the knives. That was excessive. There's not going to be anybody left.
We are the last people on Earth.
Okay. You made your point. You have earned my fealty. Matter of fact, I'm gonna shove so much fealty up your ass it's gonna come spilling out of your mouth.
You had your chance.
Well, since you see it that way, I guess it's time I told you to climb down off your high table and go f yourself.
Duly noted. You gave John Wick 7 bullets. Your penance will be paid with 7 cuts.
Well, sometimes you gotta cut a mother. Avert your eyes, my sweet. The king is dead. Long live the king.
Those are more than just cuts.
Drink.
The
Don't worry,
older.
your weapon is still there. Please drink. My son, how have you come to be so lost?
Not lost. Looking for you.
You think I speak of your location? Never seen a man fight so hard to end up back where he started. So tell me, Jonathan, why do you wish to live?
My wife, Helen, to remember her. To remember us.
So you seek to live for the memory of love?
At least a chance to earn it.
I can give you one last chance to earn a life. However, it might not be the life that you wish. Complete a task for us, and your excommunicado will be reversed. The open contract closed. You will be permitted to continue to live, not free under the table, but bound to it, doing what you do best for the rest of your days. The choice is yours. Die here and now, or continue to live and remember through death.
That wouldn't be him earning it then, right? Because he gave up that life for love.
What must be done?
The cost of your life will be the death of others, the first of which will be the man they call Winston.
What?
He has forgotten his fealty. Neither the open contract nor the excommunicado will be lifted until you complete your task. So if you
Wasn't
wish
that the
to live,
owner of the
and if you
Continental?
wish to remember, this is the choice you must make.
I will serve. I will be of service.
Very well, my son. Cast aside your weakness and reaffirm your fealty to the table. Mr. John Wick, Brett and Shove, Warrini.
What? Why? I don't understand.
Thank you.
Take it
I
off.
accept this offering and your fealty. I wish you good luck on your path. And Mr. Wick, marhaba.
What?
Stick together, kids. Make sure you're holding the candle for the
Oh.
See, that's why you're special, John Wick. I wouldn't have stopped. It's good to have you back. How was your trip? Going to the Continental?
He with you?
He was. Nice trick.
You can hop on the motorcycle? The bridge is closed. Is there a big gap in it or something? Oh my.
your weapon down.
He's excommunicado.
Unless you wish to become the same, I suggest you lower your gun.
I'd like to see the manager.
Of course. If you would be so kind as to follow me.
The rules don't apply now to him. So can he be in there
Please
without
take a
being
seat.
attacked?
I will let him know you have arrived.
A whole couch and he sits right next to him.
I gotta tell you, I've been looking forward to meeting you for a long time. I'm a huge fan, John Wick, and so far you haven't disappointed. Is that the dog? We're the same, you know, both given the same gift.
We're not the same.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not. The manager is ready for you now.
Mr. Wick.
Tread carefully, Jonathan. We only use this room on special occasions, when you simply have to see what your opponent is holding under the table. How was your journey here? Eventful?
Yeah.
Of course. They sent men to kill you, and now you to kill me. Isn't that why you're here?
I have served. I will be of service.
But you're having doubts. Just don't make the mistake of pretending this is personal. If you feel you must, put a bullet through my heart. The High Table has asked me to step down.
The hour?
The hour.
You should have killed me in the Continental.
Seems like everyone is suffering from the consequences of their actions.
And you're not stepping down.
I don't think I am.
You're going to war with the High Table.
Skirmish. Unless you decide to shoot me, but then I'd rather die at the hand of a friend than that of an enemy. No, I've made my choice. It's up to you to make yours. You shoot me, you sell your soul.
But I'll be alive, and I can remember her.
Until you die as a servant of the High Table. Now, you did the impossible. You stopped. You got out. You only came back because Helen was taken away from you. The real question is, who do you wish to die as? The Baba Yaga? The last thing many men ever see, or as a man who loved and was loved by his wife? Who do you wish to die as, Jonathan?
See, that's what I thought.
Mr. Wick, it's a pleasure to meet you. Have you decided to step down?
I think not.
And you? Will you be putting a bullet in his head?
I think not.
No.
Very well.
Administration.
I'd like to change a designation.
New York Continental Hotel has been deconsecrated.
The whole hotel?
Since you are refusing to step down, and you are refusing a direct order, your lives are now forfeit. High Table emissaries will be joining you presently to see the removal of your souls from the property.
Oh my word.
This haven is safe no more.
Our service is still off limits to me.
Under the circumstances, your privileges are reinstated immediately. What do you need?
Guns. Lots of guns.
Are they gonna team up now?
Let's make a withdrawal.
Remember, sir, these will be High Table forces. We may have to consider our choices carefully. Well, let us say they have made armor improvements.
It seems circumstances have changed in your favor. Your transaction may now be conducted on continental grounds.
Cool. Very cool.
Sharon, would you help set the mood for our new guests?
Of course, sir.
I know you'll do the Continental proud.
I'll see you soon, sir.
Sharon better not die.
See this packing. Parabellum.
Okay, I had to just look it up. Parabellum means prepare for war. So, I think this is more just a firefight. It's less about the cool moves and more about the, I guess, the volume that he's up against.
Firepower.
He's just sipping, is it brandy? What does he have?
12-gauge steel slugs. Armor piercing.
It's him and the dog. So funny. I can't believe I started this movie trying to count how many kills John Wick had. Comment below if you successfully counted.
525,600.
And that one chick, the, is it adjudicator, is just upstairs waiting. I think she'll be disappointed. Sometimes I feel like he's wasting bullets with the amount of time he's hitting the same person. Hey, this is where he was in the first movie. See? Uh-oh.
Only by my sword, John.
I know you believe you can keep this up, but I assure you...
Ooh. This makes it tricky. Here it comes. It's like a mirror maze.
Senang bertemu Anda, Mr. Wick. Bangga bertarung dengan Anda, Mr. Wick.
Huh?
Tapi tetap saja, John Wick.
I have to say, I'm always impressed by this kind of choreography. I wonder how long it took practicing.
Sampai jumpa.
John, you're incredible, exhausted, outnumbered, obviously in pain. If I didn't have to kill you, we'd be pals.
Let's do this.
See? We're the same.
Ooh, now he did it to him.
To suggest a parlay.
A parlay would be good.
Very well.
Hey, John. That was a pretty good fight, huh?
Yeah.
Don't worry about me, John. You just gotta catch my breath. I'll catch up to you, John.
No, you won't.
You gentlemen, of course, realize that was the first wave.
My allegiances run way beyond this building.
We are high table.
And we are New York City.
Are we negotiating?
I believe we are.
Parlay.
Parlay.
What do you propose we do?
Let me keep my power.
Under the table.
Now, I humbly acknowledge I overstepped and repledge my fealty to the High Table.
Winston.
The High Table accepts your fealty. But what about him?
Oh, he has to die. Sorry, Jonathan.
Winston!
Don't see any other way.
Very well, gentlemen. The Continental will now be reconsecrated.
Well played, sir.
Well, I mean, he's obviously not dead, right? There's a fourth one.
Mr. Wick is gone.
A true tragedy.
You misunderstand. I mean that he is no longer on the street.
Seems improbable.
And yet, true. I hope you see to it that this situation is taken care of, yes?
Absolutely. How far can he get? Baba Yaga.
So he didn't die.
How you doing, John? You look as bad as I feel. Raise a hand if you can hear me, John. Oh, they took a finger. Ain't that a bitch?
I love that they were together in the Matrix.
So, the old boy keeps his hotel and you take the fall. Can't say I blame him. I would have done the same thing if I was in his shoes. This high table, 7 cuts. Under the table is where it gets done. And they about to find out if you cut a king, you better cut him to the quick. Ask you, John, how do you feel? Cause I am really pissed off. You pissed, John? Are you? Yeah.
I liked that one. I love that parabellum means prepare for war. And I can't tell if now they're preparing for war or they were preparing for war during this film, because I think both would apply. So my one question is, was it Winston's plan all along to kill John Wick, or did he throw that in there? Like, if it was his plan all along, was John Wick in on it, or was that a fly by the seat of the pants thing? Because then what's his name, Sharon, was like, good plan. So was he in on it too? Because I thought at one point when they had given Winston and what's the pigeon guy's name? That's terrible that I'm calling him the pigeon guy. Anyway, the underground guy and Winston and John Wick, I think, would make a perfect team against the High Table. But now I'm not so sure what Winston's part is in it. I'm really glad that there was more of a story. I was a little worried coming in that it was just going to be John Wick running from everybody else. But I'm glad that there were some times where it was like, well, I guess downtime a little bit. I should have known better than try to count all of John Wick's kills. I got to 13 and it was like 10 minutes into the movie. I'm sure there is some Reddit person that has counted them all, or any of you, if you would like to comment, if you know. I think that would be interesting. Yeah, so I'm excited to watch the fourth one sometime soon. One thing, I can't tell if there's really a character arc for John Wick, because I feel like maybe he's regressed, because when we first met him, it was like he had stepped away from this life of Baba Yaga because of the goodness of his wife. And he wanted to, as he says, live up to that good. And then when she died, and then they stole his car and killed his dog, it was revenge. And so I think that he's just regressed. He hasn't gotten back to that. Like, even in this, he wanted to live to remember his wife, and yet by doing so, he's killing and creating chaos that would deem him unworthy of that love. So I feel like it's a backwards character arc. We shall see. I'm curious with the fourth what they do with John Wick's character.